Okay, so this is an Ibanez Daytripper. This is one of the older models. It doesn't have the pickup, doesn't have the cutaway or the built-in tuner. Went ahead and gave it a once over and a cleaning up. I oiled the fretboard recently with some Stumac oil. Still needs to dry. Ran it over with some swirl mark remover. Saw some really fine scratches, a couple of dings here and there. Otherwise, it's in generally good condition. It has a shorter scale. I think it's 3/4 scale, so the strings are a little bit looser. Right now I got a set of old electric strings on it because this has been sitting in the closet for a couple of years. It's a nice little guitar. The neck's a little bit thin. Not super thin like a shredder neck, but it's a little too thin for an acoustic for my preference. Got to cut my nails really short to get it to feel comfortable. So it sounds better actually if you're going to finger pick if you tune it up about one full step. So maybe I'll do the second part of the video with it tuned up. So if you're playing in the key of D a lot, that way you're playing in the C chord would be a D. But I'll do that later. So this is sounding a little bit different because it's got the unwound G string because it's electric strings. Ends of the frets don't really stick out sometimes on cheaper guitars. They do, but it's not a problem. It's got some nice binding on there. Tuners are okay, depending on your playing style and all that. They're alright for the price of it. Went ahead and put in some replacement. These are some used black ones, but I'll give you the originals because one of them was missing. Someone that I let use this for a while lost one of them. They stuck a black one there, but I went ahead and polished the top of it. And I didn't do a full setup on it. I did a partial setup on it. I did lower the top of the nut to expose more of the strings, especially the bass strings. I did polish out the slots more, open them up more of a V and round it over, especially on the front ends, so that they got the proper angle on there. It's a lot better than it was originally. The nut height slots, probably just a hair high, but I would probably leave it alone until you get the real strings on there that you're going to be playing. And it's actually not enough that it would bother me. I mean, if you've got your special ruler out, checking it, you know what you're looking for, you might want to drop it down a hair, but I would probably just leave it. It's actually pretty comfortable and fine for me. Same thing, I did lower the bottom of the saddle just a little bit. It probably could be, when I checked the measurements at the 12th fret, it probably could be dropped down from this point about 1/100th. But it's actually not that high the way it is right now. But if you end up buying this from me and give me a set of strings, I'll go ahead and finish the setup and lower that just a little bit more if you want. But I think it's really not too bad. If you're playing down here, you're playing regular chords, I don't think you're really going to notice that too much of a difference. But I can lower it a little bit more. I just didn't want to do a full setup because these aren't the real strings that are supposed to be on this guitar. Smaller body, smaller scale. It's not as loud as regular acoustic dreadnought. It's certainly not as bassy sounding as what the dreadnought style guitar usually has more compared to the other style. So I'll just play a little bit, just whatever I can think of. Playing that too loud because these are thin electric strings, and like I said, it does play better and sound better tuned up one whole step just because of the shorter scale length. Um, Okay, so I've tuned it about a full step up, and I'll just play a little bit. It definitely makes the strings tighter. I didn't really string them on the posts properly. That's why they're not holding as well as they should be.